Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to ASMR with the Bear. I'm the Bear. Today we're going to play a game. It's called Ask the Bear. I've gotten several emails from people with questions, comments, and I thought I would answer those questions and comments and concerns. You may not like the answer, but that's not my problem. So, shall we? Becky from Denver asks, why do you wear a hat in all your videos? Well, Becky, it's because I'm practically bald and I don't like the way it looks. So there's a hat on this head, all the time. The only time there's not a hat on my head is when I'm sleeping or I'm at work. Otherwise, I'm wearing a hat. Thank you, Becky. People ask some personal questions, but I guarantee there's not a question out there you could ask I won't answer. Again, you may not like the answer, but oh well, such is life. Carl from Memphis writes and asks if I am straight or gay. I'm gay. Have been since the day I die and will be. Have been since the day I was born and will be to the day I die. Why, Carl? Are you interested or curious? I came out when I was 21. I have never looked back. I have never regretted it. And I'm not the least bit ashamed of being gay. And I don't particularly care whether anyone else likes the fact that I'm gay or not. So, there. Joseph from Baton Rouge wants to lecture me on smoking. He says, you know smoking is bad for you. You really should quit. Yes, Joseph, I'm aware that smoking is bad for you. But then life in general is hazardous to your health. No matter what you do or don't do, eventually you're going to drop dead. So until I no longer enjoy smoking, I'm going to continue smoking. I will grant you it is a filthy habit. It's an expensive habit. And I'm sure it probably isn't good for you, but then too much of anything isn't good for you. So, there. Light 'em. Light 'em up, everybody. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I personally am sick to death of the anti-smoking Nazis out there constantly telling me where I can and cannot smoke. I have no problem with non-smokers, and I believe that a non-smoker should have the right to not breathe my smoke. I have no problem with going outside to smoke. But when they start passing laws telling you can't smoke in your own house, or you can't smoke outdoors, that's getting a little carried away. Okay. Richard from Little Rock wants to know if I smoke pot. Well, Richard, I haven't smoked weed since I was in college. And that was about 150 years ago, so I guess the answer to your question is no, I don't. Thomas from Fayetteville, Arkansas, just down the street, wants to know if I drink. And if so, what's my favorite alcoholic drink? No, Thomas, I don't drink. Other than Diet Coke. I don't drink beer. It's a foul-tasting concoction. I will never understand how anybody can drink the stuff. I can't, well, I won't say I don't drink. I just say rarely. I do enjoy an occasional mixed drink if I'm out to dinner with friends or socializing, but it's rare. Okay, Stephen from Destin, Florida wants to know how old I am. Another nosy question. But, like I said, there's nothing I won't answer. I am 53. Lord, I hate saying that out loud. It makes me sound ancient. Thank you, Stephen. Bob from Joplin, Missouri. Well, that's just down the road the other way. Wants to know if I wear boxers or briefs. Well, Bob, to be perfectly honest, if I'm wearing jeans, I go commando. If I'm wearing slacks to work, I wear boxers. Does that satisfy your curiosity? Okay, Janine from Chicago wants to know who is my favorite singer. Well, if you saw my tribute to Cher video, you'll know that Cher is my ultimate favorite actress, singer, you name it. She's my favorite. Anything and everything. James from Oklahoma City said, I really liked your ghost story readings. Any plans to do more? Well, thank you, James. I enjoyed doing it, and yes, I do have plans to do some more ghost stories and fairy tales and UFO stories. So I hope you enjoy them too. Rebecca from Mountain Home, Arkansas. That's that way. Wants to know if I'm a native Arkansan. No, Rebecca, I'm not. I was born and raised in Michigan. I lived in Los Angeles for 30 years, and I moved to Arkansas 13 years ago. And I have to say, Arkansas is the last place on earth I ever thought I would live. Friends of mine in California thought I had lost my mind moving to Arkansas. Some of them had to get out an atlas to look it up to see where it was. I at least knew where it was. I had a friend ask me, said, why are you moving to Arkansas? Don't they sleep with farm animals down there? Well, I haven't discovered that yet, so I'm pretty sure that's an old wives' tale. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. Jarrell in New Orleans wants to know what sign of the zodiac I am. Well, I'm a Cancer. I only know that because I know it. Zodiac, signs of the zodiac, horoscopes, I don't put much faith in any of that. I think it's just a bunch of hoo-ha. Anybody can sit down and write a horoscope. You're going to meet a tall, handsome stranger today. You're going to win the lotto. None of it ever comes true. None of it means anything. But thank you for your question. Catherine in Houston wants to know if I'm single. Thank you, Catherine. No, I am not. My partner and I have been together for 12 years now. Tony in New York City. I hated your Cher tribute. Why don't you do a video about current talent like Godsmack? First of all, I don't know what the hell a Godsmack even is. And if I did, I'm sure I wouldn't listen to it. And it's even less chance I would do a tribute to them. Is it a person? A group? A disease? I don't know. I've never heard of them. I'm sure I will do other videos, tributes to other artists, but I guarantee it won't be Godsmack or anybody else I've never heard of. But thank you, Tony. Carter in Tampa, Florida wants to know if I believe in UFOs. Carter, yes, I do. I do not for 1 second believe that we are alone in the universe. I do not for 1 second believe that God put all those stars in the evening sky simply to decorate the sky. No. There's no way in a universe so vast it cannot be comprehended that we are the only intelligent beings? No. Have I seen a UFO? No, but I sure hope I do sometime before I die. Thank you, Carter. Olivia in Memphis wants to know, do you attend church? If so, what denomination? No, I do not, Olivia, attend church. I believe that organized religion is a crock, and most of the God-fearing people that go to churches are hypocrites. I believe in God. I also believe you don't need a multi-million-dollar facility to worship God. You can go stand out in a field or in the woods and talk to God. So, thank you, Olivia, for that question. Well, that's all the questions I have for today. One of my favorite lines from one of my favorite movies is Straight Talk, and starring Dolly Parton, and the line is, "My daddy used to always say the best way to forget about your troubles is to listen to somebody else's." So if you got a problem, a concern, a comment, a suggestion, hey, ask the bear. Like I've said before, you may not like the answer, but there's always going to be one. Trust me, I have an answer for everything. Anyway, this was just a quick video to answer some of the questions I received, and I appreciate the emails. Thank you very much. Like I said, my email address is bvbear123@gmail.com. Take care. Y'all have a great evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Good night.